Tana Johnson. I teach 5th grade in Genesee. First of all, I want to thank you for letting me talk to you tonight and for the public comment period, because it's something that I think is really important with science. There's a lot of things going on in science right now that I think a lot of people don't understand as misinformation. I'm a 5th grade teacher in Genesee. I've taught 5th grade up there for 27 years. Next year, I'm really excited. My job is changing, and I'm going to be the 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade science teacher next year, so I'm really excited about that. I'm speaking to you tonight in full support of the recommended Idaho Science Standards. I'm a National Board Certified Teacher. In 2012, I was fortunate to be awarded the Elementary Science Presidential Award for Excellence in Mathematics and Science Teaching, and was also honorable mention for the Governor's Industry Award for Notable Teaching in STEM. I'm currently the Region 2 representative for the Idaho Science Teachers Association and was honored to be a part of developing the proposed elementary Idaho Science Standards. Teaching elementary science is a passion of mine, so I strive to use the best practices that I can find. When I used the Idaho Content Standards as the basis for implementing what to teach my students, I was forced to go beyond the standards in order to create a scientific classroom where students would not only learn the content, but be able to share their knowledge in a variety of thoughtful ways. It is vital that students have positive experiences in science. Lessons that include strong performance expectations are important. The current content standards do not provide clear, challenging performance expectations. The current Idaho content standards for elementary are very vague and do not give teachers clear guidance on expectations for skills and concepts students are to master by the end of each grade level. Even though teachers may be teaching the same content standards, the expectations for mastery are different. The Idaho Science Standards that are being recommended include strong performance expectations that require students to think and perform like a scientist. They are based on the National Research Council's framework of for K through 12 science education and identify key scientific ideas and practices all students should know by the time they graduate from high school. The recommended Idaho Science Standards are strengthened with three-dimensional learning, where students at all grade levels use practices that real scientists and engineers implement. The three-dimensional approach to Idaho Science Standards includes cross-cutting concepts, disciplinary core ideas, and science and engineering practices. If students are taught at an early age using three-dimensional learning, they will be prepared to experience and make educated decisions on real-world scientific issues after graduating and hopefully go into science and engineering careers. We want students to choose science and engineering careers after graduation. We need to give them positive, engaging, and rigorous science and engineering experiences at an early age that continue through high school. The recommended Idaho Science Standards provide teachers the outline for these experiences, and I ask that the Idaho State Board of Department of Education support the recommended Idaho Science Standards.
Thank you. Would you like to
Voila.
Would you like to comment?
Yeah, Scott Smith, Science Coordinator. Tana, you give me goosebumps, literally. And I usually am not a person that shows emotion, but I'll tell you what you just said is profound. And I'm glad that you are addressing positive thoughts about those standards. The Committee of 15 put in a lot of effort for those standards. And I stand behind them, and the committee stands behind them. As a Presidential Award winner for elementary science, along with a colleague of yours from Genesee who was the Math Award winner national, you guys rock. And boy, you made my day hearing that you're going to be a science specialist.
Well, she gets to do math.
Oh, to have a specialist.
It's awesome.
It's happened in big school districts, but then it goes away. It's the first thing cut. So for Genesee, they get it. So rock on.
Well, thank you to our principal.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.